Am I psychic or am I just that damn good? If you'll recall, several weeks ago I made a video about QMI agency's attempt to take down the CBC and then buy up its assets by claiming how, oh, the CBC's hiding their reports, their budgets, and their shady doings are transpiring. Release the budget. And then CBC came back, well, you're only asking for this because you're competing with us. And they said, well, there's wrongdoing, and they're trying to cover it up. Well, thus far, since it's been released, there hasn't been any. There was actually no corruption going on. There was always corruption in every business, regardless if it's public or private. And yet there seems to be nothing that was going on this entire time, which actually surprised the hell out of me. Which means it was all for nothing. It was all just to hurt the CBC. And then I said, the next thing they're going to do, QMI and their little propaganda puppets are all going to start screaming the CBC needs to be sold off as assets. I said that. I said from the beginning, that's exactly what this is about, and that's all that's going to come of it. Yep, I was right on the money. Ezra Levant, or as we call him, the Canadian Bill O'Reilly wannabe. That's what I'm screaming now. CBC needs to be sold off. Gee, I wonder who he wants to sell it off to. His daddy over at QMI, or sold fairly on the open market? Well, really, that actually doesn't really matter, but I called it right on. Weeks ahead of time, all of this was going to be about taking down the state broadcaster to hand it over, to suggest it being sold to the public, and no doubt end up in the hands of QMI because one of its corporate directors is Stephen Harper. No, one of its corporate directors is Brian Mulroney, former Canadian Conservative Prime Minister, a Conservative Prime Minister in the government now. I said that's exactly what was going to happen. They were going to try to get it, they were going to start saying that it needs to be sold. It was all about trying to get it privatized and then start a campaign to get it privatized. I knew it, I called it, and I was right. Goddamn, these people are pretty predictable.